Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 and happy Friday to everyone. Ah, happy Friday to everyone. I hope that you all are doing well today. Hey, Jace, how are you? I hope you're doing okay. When you leaving for your trip, 5 days. Good. That's awesome. I did not do anything today. As far as walking or working out because I've been in terrible pain. So I'll probably be moseying myself back on over to urgent care tomorrow because I thought I was in the clear with my leg, but not. Hopefully they can give me something for the pain. Yeah, it's just back in June I had bruised my hamstring. And I know it takes about 2 months, but I thought I was in the clear because I was feeling better and, walking. Um, I went to the doctor's Tuesday. She asked me what my pain level was. I was like 4 or 5 because it wasn't bad. No sooner than I came out of the doctor's office, the pain was started to increase. Yesterday was the first night in weeks that I did not sleep. I didn't. When I say I woke up at 3, took something, um, and after that, I woke up. Hey, Miss Sally. I woke up at 5, still in pain. So I didn't do anything today. I was like, okay, forget it. I'm just gonna take it easy and probably tomorrow morning I will hobble myself over to urgent care because I haven't been in pain like that. No, it wasn't even from the walk. It wasn't even from the walk because they said I could walk. Hi, Miss Maria. I last night I couldn't. Thank you. Last night I couldn't sleep. The pain woke me up at 3 o'clock, but then at 5 o'clock. So I don't know what's going on. I know I don't like it. That's for sure. I thought I was all in the clear and out the woods with this hamstring pain. Then I tried to put some coal on it with an ice pack. That just made it feel worse. Been so have heat on it now. I do have heat on it now, so I'm hoping that yeah, I don't know, almost 6 months ago, maybe 6, 8 months ago, I did Hey Alex, hey DJ. Hey Gary. Yeah, I was taking THC at one point for something different. But I just it's so expensive. Alec, do not spam with the 6 7, please. Yeah, with the shipping, it was over $100 a month, and I just can't do that right now. And that was for something else. Thank you so much, Jace. Thank you. I tell you what, y'all never know who is here that don't play about this chat. And I can check. I can check because baby, that thank you for the reminder. I need to figure it out because this was the first time I hadn't slept in weeks and weeks and weeks. It was horrible. Hey, B-dubs. Right. I know you meant from the dispensary. Because when I had it was helping. It wasn't even for this pain. Yeah, it wasn't even for this pain. This was because I have always had problems with hey Peyton. Hi. Will I sub to who? I don't even know who you are yet. I'm just not gonna sub until I figure it out. People don't even give you a chance to figure stuff out. Just will you sub? Hi, David. Hold on. I gotta get this stuff off my. You people come in, they don't speak. They're like, sub me now. I'm like, I don't even know you. And it's not that I'm trying to be mean to him. He just, I don't know. I'm just a stickler. It's like, have manners. Come on. Say hi. Yeah, I'm back, Jace. I'm back. But yeah, I mean, I just feel like people should speak and people should use manners and people should have consideration when they come into your live. They're just like sub to me now. And then granted, I had somebody come in yesterday. I felt like, and if I was wrong, I just made a mistake that they were aspiring to be a content creator. And yeah, people will do that. They do that here often. And I had one guy say, can you what did he say to me? Make me a mod. And I was like, no, I'm not ready to do that yet. Well, I've been with you for a while. I've been following you for a while. And what does that mean? Because my thing is I'm always suspect when somebody come asking me for a mod because I feel like they have an ulterior motive. And it takes me a while to feel comfortable. Right. Right, Miss Sadi. They can't ask for subs and get upset when they aren't making content. If you want subs, make content, you know. And I knew somebody I nice. I was one of their first subs and I told them, I would uh be their first person. Right. That's right, Miss Sally. Exactly. I don't want subs. I want a community. And that's it. I don't want just saying, oh, I'm gonna sub you, well, Facebook friend, YouTube friends upon that anyway. They prefer you to make connections. I want healthy connections. Right. When you think of sub, you think of numbers. When you think of friends, you think of names. I want names. I want friends, you know. And I granted, I know everybody is not going to be my friend, but like Miss Sally said, I want more than just numbers. It's more than just numbers for me. I want, you know, people who can show up, and because of their consistency when they're not here, I know that they have life and they're always return. You know, I've had people go away for months and come back just because of life. Life happened, you know. I want people who are going to support. And I'm not talking about always super chat, always gems and stuff like that. Some people don't have it to give. But if you share my live, if you tell somebody about it, if you show up, you know, stick around whenever you can stick around, because the retention counts too when it comes to your analytics. And retention is how long people stay in your lives. You know, admit sometimes, like at night when I'm done doing what I have to do, I stop in people's lives. Sometimes I stay long, sometimes I don't, because I'm tired. But they understand because I've sat in people's lives 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, if I have the time. I have done that. You know, I love people who can support and hang around, you know, and then because they understand that there are times like if I gotta go, they understand, you know, hey, she does hang around. Um, you know, let me not be upset. Hey, Eden. Yeah, I understand. I understand. And most of the time, I'm on my phone. Now, if somebody pops on my mind, then what I will do is I will pull them up on my TV while I'm live and just let them play. And I may scroll over to their page, do a comment or two, and do. Yes. Yes. I mean, I love building a nice YouTube family community. Um, and so, you know, it means a lot. It means a lot when you have people that can show up. A whole lot of wackerdoodles. They might be whacking their doodles. And I don't want them type here. Eden says, I try to run playlists, 3 channels, 5 days a week. That's really cool. Listen, she said whacker doodles, and some of them be whacking their doodles on here. I don't want them here. Like Eden just said it, you know, he's had me on his playlist and I appreciate it. Just understand sometimes it may get a little frustrating on this journey because once you pass your year, you tend to lose hours. Because I was all the way up. Thank you, Real Odds. I was all the way up to 3,800. Now I'm back down to 3,500. So I've lost, you know, time. Hey, Kwani. Thank you, Real Odds. Bless up. Big up yourself as a content creator that says that, hey, Kwani, I'm nursing myself here. I've been in some pain. I did not sleep well. Last night was the first time I didn't sleep well in a very, very long time. Yes, it can be. Hey, it's me. Oh, yeah. Madam on a source rate. The source is so cool. He really is. So I did nothing today. But nursing this leg, and I'm gonna hobble myself right on over to urgent care tomorrow. Oh, you had a sore leg. Yeah, so I decided today, I'm like, I'm not doing anything. I got some heat on my leg. Thank you. I got some heat on my leg now. I've had it on there for about a little bit more than 30 minutes. Oh, Eden said YouTube has changed a few things. Even big channels has seen a drop in views and ad revenue. Oh wow. I was like, Lord, because it just seems like, hey, Mr. Willie, it just seems like the closer I get, you know, I'm right there. I'm right at the door of 4K watch hours. Then it'll go back to about right there. And it'll sit there for a while. And then it'll come close again. And then it'll go back again. I'm like, you know what? I'm over it. Somehow 3 times my ads are turned off and I try to notify them, but no response. So I guess I'm gonna go back and put them all back manually. I watched 3 channels with 100K viewers. They are upset on how much they've lost. Oh wow, yeah, I've heard some people did actually say that. So yeah, it's really sad. Yeah, I've known some pretty big content creators who have, thank you, Mr. Willie, who have made mistakes. Who's gone through some stuff. Yeah, I've seen it happen on Facebook. I've seen it happen. Yeah, it's really sad though. Yeah, and it does get a little frustrating because it's like, uh, I understand. Oh, that's wow, Miss Sally. I hope you can figure it out. Thank you. I appreciate you, Eden. I'm looking forward to all the things that Eden is going to be doing with his pumpkin harvest. He had my mind going. I was thinking pumpkin cookies, cupcakes, pumpkin soup, which I never had, pumpkin pies, pumpkin tarts. Um, I don't know if you could do it with um the pumpkin, but maybe some pumpkin noodles. Yep, yep, pumpkin noodles. I saw somebody do some noodles out of sweet potato. I want to try because they looked divine. I definitely want to try that. Pumpkin brownie. See, y'all creative. Absolutely. Pumpkin brownies. I was thinking of a cream cheese, pumpkin. Yeah. Yeah, you said butternut squash. We was talking about things to make from the pumpkins. Hey, Mr. Trot, Mr. Chris. I be, for some reason, every time I see your name, Chris Trot, I think about a character from Tron. Don't laugh at me. Don't laugh at me, Chris. I think about one of the characters from Tron. I do. I'm about to take my leg down and relax off this heat. If you know about Tron, you know, because I loved Tron. I thought Tron was super cool. I gotta take this my leg off this heat. Oh my God. He said he had some peach cheesecake. Oh, that sounds amazing. I'm sorry, y'all. I had my leg propped up. That's why I was leaning. I was leaning back. Yes. Let me turn this heat down. Only because I'm chilly right now. I took it off my leg, but I still got my heat on. Yeah, Tron was good. I really I thoroughly enjoyed. What the heck? That sounds good. Miss Willie said, please remember to hit the like button. Uh, hey JR. Yeah, the Cheesecake Factory. Ooh. See, I be going for all things chocolate, or strawberry, but the peach one would have definitely got my attention. I just be trying to make sure it don't be super sweet. Welcome to Hood Chef to the live. Good to see you, Mr. JR. Good to see you. It's hot outside. I'm sitting up here cold. Crazy. What the heck? Why did my phone start over? I do a little bit. I do a little bit, Last week I made some peanut butter chocolate chip muffins. Um, I think sometimes I look for quick and easy recipes. Um, and then because I love to be creative, sometimes I think about stuff. Like honestly, one time, JR, I had some I made some brownies. This is when I was still learning stuff. I had some brownies and I made them a little thicker than normal. Just by adding a little bit more mixed, and I split it kind of in the middle so it can have like a pocket. That sounds good. That is sounds so good. And I made some like chocolate cream cheese icing and stuffed it in the middle and fanned me out some strawberries and set it up on the plate so it can look cute. Sometimes I just be thinking of stuff for real. I be thinking of stuff. He said, I got the smoker's mind when it's time to eat. Listen, um, my son, he's 21. He normally always does all things chocolate for his birthday, but last year he wanted strawberry. So I was like, let me figure it out. So I found just a standard vanilla cake recipe, and I got me some dried strawberries and like pulverized them till they was like a powder, and I added them to the mix. Um, then I made some vanilla cream cheese frosting. Also added those to the mix. Because strawberries were too watery for me. They had too much of a high water content. And I didn't want it to change the texture of the cream cheese icing. I added some extract uh, to the vanilla cream cheese frosting, some uh, some of my strawberry powder from that freeze-dried strawberries. Not freeze-dried, but just dried, whatever you want to call them. Listen, and yeah, let me see if I can find it. I'm trying to see if I can find it. Honey, I just winged it. I don't even think I looked it up. I just be kind of going with stuff that's in my head, y'all, for real. You'd have thought I smoked for real and just be making up recipes along the way, because I just be doing stuff and it come out. It come out. It come out. I just be trying to figure it out. So I just be making up stuff along the way. Like one time I wanted kind of like chicken spaghetti, but didn't. Yes, I wanted chicken spaghetti, but I didn't want a red sauce. So I made the chicken spaghetti. And I was like, what am I going to do for the sauce? And I made a slurry. I had roasted garlic. I added that to the slurry. I had my red and yellow peppers. I had already roasted my chicken, added all that to the sauce, mixed it together and poured it over the spaghetti because I didn't want a red sauce for the chicken spaghetti. And everybody was like, can I have a recipe? I'm like, huh? I don't have one. I made it up off the dome. I made it up. Some stuff I be making up. I'm trying to tell y'all, some stuff I make up. True story for real. Listen, one day my mother asked me to bring something to a function. And I was like, I'll do Cornish hens. But I didn't tell my mama how I was going to do them. Y'all, a couple of hours before I took them, I mixed up some citrus. I did a little orange, a little bit of lemon, a little bit of lime. Poured it over before I cooked it. Patted, let it sit. Patted it dry. I stuffed it with golden raisins, apricots, and something else. But the season was all this stuff I threw together in a bowl with some brown sugar. And spread it over there and let them brown and cook. Today, my mama's still asking me, where is the recipe? I was like, it's here. I dreamt about it. I dreamt about it. So even if I did it, I would really have to write the idea down because I didn't have specifics. I just be going with stuff. I do. I just be going with stuff. Yeah, Chewbacca was the one that came in here and cut up y'all. So all eyes on deck. Chewbacca sat up here and so he's lying because he's not from Morocco. Chris, this the one that came in here that said none of your kids got the same blood. You the typical baby mama. That's the one that came in here for 30 minutes with all of that. So, yeah. Just so y'all know, I'm just putting it out there. So, free money like your mama want and no work because I got a job. This is my job. Anyway, teach your mama how to make money. This is the one that needs us to hold their hand. So everybody say hi. I ain't exactly where I want to be, JR. I'm not exactly where I want to be, but I'm also an affiliate, Amazon affiliate, which that's one I want to grow as well. You know, that means if anybody goes through my Amazon affiliate link and they order stuff, that's beneficial. So, there's a lot of idiots in the world that don't understand that content creation is a job. They don't know. They don't know that being affiliate for different companies is a job. So, like I said, this same idiot was in here yesterday. So, anyway, exactly, JR. You already know. This is some of my cakes too that I've done for my kids. JR. They're both chocolate, but both at different times, different years. So anyway, yeah, Chewbacca he's a baby that needs attention. That's all. So he gonna be in here talking quite a bit of foolery for a while because he needs some attention. Just little by little, JR, little by little. You can do it because you're naturally creative. You just start, and remember things like if you when you use your eggs to bake, you take them out so they can be room temperature, you know. And if you're using like buttermilk in your baking recipes, let that sit out for a little while, not for long, but just enough so it could be room temperature. So, and all of that. So, ooh, and you can do work on cakes. Yeah, y'all let Chewbacca rock because Chewbacca is lonely and he needs company right now. So if you go check him out, you'll see just what you're working with. He just needs attention. Yeah, so that's all. Just because that's what I did. Little by little, I just practiced. And I don't even consider myself no baker like that. I just be trying stuff and winging it out. Hey, Hood TMZ podcast. So it's not natural that your mama should have swallowed you, right? It's not natural that you're so sad, pitiful, and lonely that you came to my page to insult a woman that you wish you had. So y'all don't mind. We have an idiot in the chat, but remember him because he likes to go from chat to chat insulting people because he doesn't have the kahunas to be a real man. My 12-year-old is more mad than he will ever be. So he's racist. Oh yeah, he should have been swallowed a couple of times. Swallowed and spit in fire. So don't play with me, little boy. I ain't talking about you, JR. I'm talking about the little boy. Yeah. Clown business. Clown business. The little boy that's saying how all blacks are scammers. So trust me. He likes the attention. That's why he's here. That's why he's here. He likes the attention. So only thing you can do is pray for someone that's sad and lonely and that's attention seeking. Hood TMZ was here when this clown was here. So he already know. He is a clown. He is a clown. Neanderthal looking. Look like he just stalled out. Look like he just stalled straight out. Neanderthal. Hey, Haywood, sugar, how you doing? So you know you have no kahunas and you're not a real man when you come in and insult someone's color and everything else. You know you're lonely and miserable. If you scroll up, Haywood, look at the idiot. Look at the idiot. His name is Jew Baca. Look at the lonely, miserable soul that has been insulting me for the last 15 minutes. So, no, you're a lonely, miserable drunkard sitting here in my life. But lonely, miserable people like you can be loved as well. Because that's all you need is some love and attention. You mad because your mama should have spit you in the fire. So, yeah, that's all Haywood. He just needs help. The baby need help. This baby is just lonely, miserable, sad, needs attention. So, like I said, Cave Baby is back, Juan. Yes, Cave Baby is back. Throwing his black people insults. So, he said he was productive person in society and, making good money. Yeah, Cave Baby is back. He's also a major racist. Yeah. He's a pitiful racist, a pitiful, bigoted racist that needs attention. That's all. That's all. So just all of y'all, you know, almost said something that y'all ain't never heard me say, but I'm gonna let it be. No fan insults blacks, African Americans, because half of those that insult us wish they were us. They wish they would be successful, you know? So, yeah, wear a bonnet like your mammy did. Order a heart, order some balls. So if y'all rewind this and hear me say that, I said what I said. I'll just have to ask God to forgive me. Because nope. Nope. Chewbacca is lonely. Oh, please take a break. Right. Please take a break, Eden. Right. Be free, be black if you wanna. The people who talk so badly about us, they wish they was. Because I got friends from all nations, all colors. They love me, they respect me. I love them, I respect them. They ain't tearing me down. I'm not tearing them down. But you're sad, miserable, lonely man that look like you just thawed out from the ice and don't know which time you in. Pray for them, because that's what he needs. Right, Eden, that's something to laugh at. Something to laugh. He needs to be laughed at because he just thought out and not sure where he is in life. So he's stuck. One, he's stuck being a racist. Two, he's stuck, like I told him, his mama should have swallowed him and spit him in fire. Period. I said what I said. You're a sad excuse for a man that does have no kahunas whatsoever to sit up in somebody else's life. Big, I have an idiot here, a bona fide idiot. I do remember that. I do. So easy a caveman could do it. So, hey, Amy. So, I will never hate over a bigoted racist man. Never. Never, never, never. A person that thinks he is superior because of his skin color, I will not. No, I'm not talking about you, Eden. I'm talking about Chewbacca. No, 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 no. I ain't talking about you, Eden. No, I'm talking about Chewbacca. If you go up and read his comments, you'll see all the racist things that he has said. I don't have any problem with anyone else. So it's just this foolery. But he don't realize exactly what he's doing, Eden. If you know, you know. Those that's content creators, if you know, you know. Because, that baby just needs some attention. Right. Right. Foolishness. Foolishness. It is foolishness. That's all. We come in here, we have a great time eating, Eden and Juan, you know, and Jace and Big, you know, we and Haywood. Uh so no 8 or 6 year old. Oh, he been rude for the past 30 minutes. He didn't call me out my name. You know, he has a hate for black people, and that's what he said the whole live. Um, and it's funny because he think he doing something, and you don't know anybody. He don't know like one single piece of nothing about me. Nothing. So, hey James, our furry Neanderthal friend has thawed out and came back in the live today. So no, he's just thinking about something else demeaning to say, Big. He's not gone. He's not gone. Thank you. Yeah, he was just thinking about something else to say. Hey, vegan kings. Right. That's why I just let him roll. I just had this guy come in here and insult, do nothing but insult for 30 something minutes. Assault against black women, assault against crazy. Yeah. Okay, Amy. Listen, Eden said it, even dummies. I understand, James. I hope you feel better. I haven't been feeling good today at all. On my leg, this hamstring of mine gave me a fit. Yeah, if you scroll up and look at his comments, this man has some issues. He has some mental health problems in a major way. I hope you feel better, James. Yeah, I didn't sleep good last night because of the pain I was in. I'm sitting up here right now with a heating pad across my lap. It was under my leg at first, but now it's on my lap, which I'm about to cut it off because it's been on for a bit. But yep, had my heating pad on. Prayers for you, James. Pray that you feel better. I really do. Thank you, Bick. I appreciate it because he was a real jerk. Yeah. Just keep an eye out. You'll know because a lot of times what they do is they'll go change their name and try to come back in. But he totally has an affinity for black women. He hates black women. So his things is bonnets, baby daddies, and whatever. But guess what? Even if somebody do wear a bonnet, even if they do got a baby daddy, or if they have more than one baby daddy, guess what? That part too, Juan. Guess what? They're no less than a person that's been married for 25 years. Because just because a person's been married for that long, don't mean that they hubby doing them right. Now, don't get me wrong. I know some people been married for a long time, have beautiful marriages. They're beautiful couples and doing beautiful things. Others, not so much. He more than an actor. That man got hate in his heart for real. He got hate in his heart. He got hate. He got hate in his heart. Because how do you sit in somebody's live for 30 minutes more just demeaning their race? It's really sad. He don't have a life at all. And I guarantee the face of the picture he has for Mr. Chewbacca, uh, he that's probably not even his real face. That's why I said he looked like a Neanderthal that just thawed out. But anyway, I made it through it. He was trying his best to break me down or bring me to tears, but he didn't do it. I might have said some things. Sorry about it. I might have said some things that weren't exactly the best. So y'all forgive me for those things that were not quite the most appropriate things to say. Please forgive me. It's okay, Britt. I appreciate you. And as of harsh of a things that he said, what it does do is when I go on other platforms, ain't nothing they can say that can get to me. Ain't nothing it can say because he doesn't know me. But Juan, you ain't sensitive. You far from it. No, ain't nothing about you being sensitive. They ain't, no. You'll be able to deal with it. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. I'm sorry, y'all. I had me some spring water, some cinnamon, and some lemons. The Ceylon cinnamon is the only cinnamon that I use. It's very good for inflammation. So if I stay on this long enough, hopefully it'll help with the inflammation. But nah, they're not going to make you cry. But when I go on other platforms, it definitely helps. Because they can say whatever they want. Thank you. I appreciate it. I ain't gonna lie. When people say stuff like, you know how, people used to say that words don't hurt. They do. I get it. People say, but they don't know you, and they don't. They don't. But it don't mean that they don't sting because I kept a smile on my face. Exactly, Vegan Kings, because guess what? Words do hurt. Words do hurt. And I have been called some horrible stuff. One time I was on here, and y'all know I be teased about being Miss Blackity Black. I'm black is what my pillows say. But one day I had a hoodie on. I had some long black earrings on and maybe my other glasses or something. And right. Wait a minute. You know what I don't like, my sister? When people say things to me and I say something back, then they call me sassy. How am I sassy? If you disrespect me, I'll put you back in place. That's right. All women don't do it because you can't. Right. Black and proud of it. And I was saying I had on a black hoodie, I had black earrings. I'm chilling on a live, and this guy was like, "What's up, bro?" And I'm like, "I'm not your bro. I'm a whole female. Short haircut doesn't mean I'm trying to be a dude. Even if I had on no earrings, that doesn't mean that I'm trying to be a dude. It just means that I got short haircut because of my choice, right?" This is the clincher, vegan. He also went to say, guess what? A lot of women from the DMV look like that. They look like niggas. And I was like, wow, how shallow. Because everybody's different. People have long hair, people have short hair, people have braids. Some females are bald. You know, some women might have hair down to the back of their ankles if that's what they want to do. But that's what they want to do. Thank you, vegan. Right. You know, it's their own, you know, frailties and flaws that they have within themselves, you know. Um yeah, you know, but you know, just like vegan said, that's a lot when people talk about words don't hurt. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yeah, they do. When I started working out, a lot of time I think it was really cold in that season. They are toxic and stupid. They are vegan kings. I used to work out in the colder months. I tend to use whatever's in the house, my steps, whatever. And so the guy was like, "Oh, you walking up and down the steps, you should do it 1,000 times as big as you are." Or I'm working out and there, oh, it's an earthquake. And see, when I start going back, they started getting their feelings. You know what I'm saying? I told her, I was like, listen, your mama should have swallowed you and spit you slam in the fire. That's what she should have done. And that's what I mean. This video ain't exactly completely characteristic of me, but at the same time, just know that I'm not going to take but so much. You know, I ain't going to give all the secrets away, because those that know that they don't know that this does a lot here. And I'm going to leave it at that. You know, he was lonely, miserable, needed attention. So I let him rock. You know, I let him rock because I know that he is going to meet more than his match, and he's not going to be able to get a word, and he's going to be hurt. He's going to be hurt. You're facts eating, and I enjoy, hey Amy, I enjoy eating so much because, you know, each and every one of y'all I feel like is a part of my community. Deacon says, you know what's funny? Most of these people don't even have the balls to come on the phone like us and go like, right. They don't. They sit back, they're mean, they're nasty. They talk about my skin color, they talk about my hair, they talk about my weight. But guess what? I've lost 15 pounds. 15 pounds might not be a lot to some people, but it's a lot to me. Yes, you never know what someone's going through behind the scenes. I'm not crying because of dude. I've been holding stuff in for the whole life. For the whole entire life. I didn't sleep well. I woke up at 3, woke up at 5, you know, and time to get up, slept off for a little bit, woke up back up again in pain. And so got some abnormal blood works. So it's a lot. A lot going on. But I say all that to say that either way, no matter what it is, thank you. No matter what it is, I'm going to get through it. Like I promise you. You know, the doctor was like, you're doing well. You're doing well. And her encouragement to me was just don't lose it fast. You know, cutting things out slowly but surely, trying different foods. Cause of Vegan King, I tried the chickpea, the chickpea tuna, and I was like, next time I get a few little extra coins, I'm gonna get me some Norfolkaki so I can add it. The other day, even though I had spaghetti, I to kind of make it taste a little like tuna, though it was fine. I didn't even need it. It was amazing. And what I loved about that dish, what I loved about that dish is I ate it for dinner that night. I just used some red peppers. I stuffed my red peppers with it. I ate it for dinner with a bowl of fresh fruit, and I was full. I didn't want to snack. I didn't want to do none of that. Yes, you don't even really need the Norfolkaki for real, or kelp. You don't need it unless you want to add it. So a lot of people see us come here. You see us come on camera, and you don't know what a person deals with behind the scenes, with their health, with their mental, with whatever it is. So that's why I always pride myself on being kind until I'm not. I'm not no mean person, but if you push me, I'm going to push back. I'm going to push back. And his manhood felt some type of way because I took shots back at him, and he thought I was just going to have a breakdown. Hey, She Natural, thank you so much for coming in. But you guys mean a lot. That's the thing, my sister. I'm so respectful. I'm so kind. But if somebody says something to me, I say something back. Exactly. When you start saying a lot, they be like, oh, I thought you were saved. Oh, I thought you loved God. Oh, this, oh, that. Hey, Sarah. So there it is. Sarah is another one. Miss Natural Homestead. Her content is amazing. Vegan King said, I said something to somebody and they basically said I was sassy. Child, you was not sassy. I'm hanging in there, Sarah. I've been a little bit in pain today. Well, I didn't sleep good at all today, honestly, because of the pain that I'm in. So I'm probably going to take another visit to urgent care tomorrow. Just because a man says something back doesn't make him sassy. These people be weak. They be weak. Because you say something to a dude and he say something back, he's sassy. Not at all. Because a real man not going to let you talk to him crazy. Not you. Yeah, oh no, I was just saying how awesome you are. I didn't cook nothing today. We just ate the last of the spaghetti that I had. And who knows, today Friday, I might just be lazy bones. Because I've been in pain today. But I was trying to think of something to do in my crock pot with some chicken wings or something. I'll figure it out. Vegan King said, these people are the same people that don't date black men and have a whole white man as a husband. Listen, I understand. Just because a man speaks back, don't make him sassy. Because a woman got spice to her, don't mean that she is an angry black woman. Because they want to throw that around, right, Sarah? If a woman go off, like Sarah is sharp. She's sharp and she will cut you. Right. And so the moment that we respond to people a certain way, all of a sudden we're angry. We're angry black women. Miss me with the angry black woman foolery. That's garbage. I have seen Sarah slice a joker up. And I love my black dudes, my black men, like I do. I really honestly do, you know? Because you got good brothers out here that takes care of their home, that takes care of their babies, you know, that does all they can for their family. Right. Because God is first. And so, you know, thank you y'all for being here with me. Cause that man did everything he could, Sarah. This dude came in here acting a fool. If Sarah's still here. This dude came in here acting a fool, Sarah. But then I got something for him though. Where'd Sarah go? I know Sarah ain't leave that fast. I wasn't saying nothing bad about Sarah. I was glad Sarah popped in. And I don't know if the body pain is a result of some more storms coming as far as rain or what. But whew, y'all, last night was one of the worst nights I had in weeks. I appreciate my black brothers. I appreciate the Asians. I appreciate, you know, because I had everybody a bit South Africans, Asians, you know. Um so I appreciate you guys. Oh, okay. I think I heard you mention him before. Somebody did hide him, Bambi. Somebody did hide him, but he's been in here 2 days in a row, relentless, talking about me as a black woman, talking about I had, you know, oh, you multiple baby daddies, you some trash, you want to live off the government. Should I get a bonnet like you? He was like, I want to be a scamming black person like you are. Um, you know. So yeah, he was in here for 2 days going off for 30 minutes. For 2 days, literally. Think Bambi knows who he is. But when I say he cut a fool in here, Bambi, yeah, yeah. He cut a whole fool in here. But I hope you stick this channel too, because he is a jerk. He really is. And I didn't put it together until you just said it. But yeah, you can tell that Joker got some problems. Yeah, I could tell because 2 days in a row he came in here saying all kinds of stupid stuff. But yeah, he was blocked. He was hidden. to trash. And yeah, well, they took out the trash. Listen, Grandma said, put him in, take him out to the trash because that's where he belongs. He is in the dog poo containment. Grandma Key, she be saying, yeah, take him out to the trash. Yeah, he was taken out to the trash today. They got him on up out of here. Got him up on out of here. So I don't have to worry about him no more unless he tries to come back and makes up another page. But that dude, whew, he is one sad puppy. He is one sad puppy. And then he saw me looking at my phone and he was like, oh, so you calling up one of your Trumpers? Oh, okay. Hey, Joseph. Joseph, I hope you come in peace today. Yeah, he was calling me that because he saw me looking down at my phone. Talking about what are you calling one of your Trumpers? I don't do Orange Man. I don't do the Orange Man. Absolutely not. Yes, security. Security. What, Joseph? I just said come in peace. Nehemiah, can I have a fork? Unalive. Unalive. Yes, happy Friday. Whew, I got through it. Thank you, handsome. I don't think your brother coming home today. Why did I have to say what, Joseph? Right. That part. Because we don't have no issue. Only the ones that have acted up previously. If you have ever acted up in my life, if you ever came in here and been unkind, mean, and nasty, I'm going to say, I hope you came in peace. That he was in here yesterday, cut up a little bit. Hey, Stardust Dreamers. Good to see you. How are you feeling? Listen, y'all don't know. Right. Y'all don't know the people that I have that will show up. Y'all don't know the people that will run people out of here if they acting crazy. That's good. I don't know who you are, Bora. Oh, okay, never mind. I remember. Yeah, when Chewbacca came in here acting crazy, um, yesterday, Joseph was on his bandwagon for a bit. Then he calmed down. I remember you, Bora. I had to go check it. Yes, Star is awesome. For real. Bambi, I told you they would come back under a different name. I don't know. Probably the same person. It's Chewbacca. I guarantee you. It's Chewbacca. I guarantee you that's who it is. Yes. So, hey, Nima, never mind. Hold on. I understand. Yeah, some weird names that come up that I'm not accustomed to seeing. I keep record. I keep record because we realize that people people have multiple pages. Right. Yep. Exactly. Hey, RP. Thank you. Appreciate you. Dozens. Dozens. Dozens of socks. And no skin left. No skin left on it. Try that on for size. With your collection of toddler socks. Right. Good to see RP. Oops. Exactly. Some people do it full time. Some people do it as a hobby. I know some people who do it, um, who just do it because they so into charity. Exactly. Listening while working. Because baby is an entrepreneur. Bambi is an entrepreneur. Is. And I appreciate it. I appreciate anybody who stops by while they're working. It means a lot because they don't have to, you know? Watch your mouth, Joseph. Just got a train ride out of here. I call it a train ride list. Listen, you know you don't have nothing to do. They get mad when you don't let them stay in here acting crazy. Because actually, Joseph was siding with Chewbacca yesterday. Then he calmed down, talking about I was just playing, entitled to absolutely nothing. Entitled to absolutely nothing. And the funny thing is a lot of them think they are. I remember one time somebody said, "Oh, if you come on social media, you're fair game." Right. If you on social media, you fair game. People can say what they want to you. No, they can't. No, they can't. They cannot say whatever they want. Right. What you just said. If I'm fair game, then you're fair game too. Cause Chewbacca got mad because I told him his mama should have spit him out into the fire. And I meant that. It is harassment. Right. Gonna start reporting these people. Find them and report them. Exactly. Because as far as I'm concerned, that's what Chewbacca done. If you see them, report them. Exactly. Doxing illegal, stalking online illegal, slander, attacking absolutely illegal. Nehemiah supposed to rain today. Is it supposed to rain today? It rained a little bit the other day.
Well, it doesn't say anything about.
Oh, okay. Because it's kind of like overcasty, then not, and overcasty. Hey, hey, blue sky. Exactly. Hey, Jason. Exactly. It's okay. Thank you. Get some rest, Big. Appreciate you. That part, Mamby. That part. What am I reacting to exactly, Blue? React to what? I've been talking the whole time. Right. Very much so. Very, very much so. Yeah, because Rashawn has been in here before. Trolling. Trolling. Oh, Bambi is nowhere near miserable. Nowhere near. Hey, Starlink. Oh, they've been in here acting up for an hour and a half. Very racist pricks. Some of them. Hey, thank you, Starlink. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming in. Evan said I'm the Darth Vader of MobTube. That's good, Starlink. That's my Darth Vader security. Listen, a lot of them don't realize that they help us with all that yapping. I hope you have an amazing day, Starlink. The destroyers of the fake mobsters. Yes. And the destroyers of those keyboard cowards. Ooh. Probably when I get off here, if my leg is not hurting too bad, I will at least walk up and down the steps a few times. I didn't dig any food out of my mouth, stupid. uh, and it's my mouth. I can do what I want with it. Almost said something. Ooh, God help me. Right. Exactly. Yeah, Rashana's off and on. They go he go out for a while, he'll disappear, then he'll come back with the insults. Um which is really sad. Because ain't no way in the world I'm gonna spend my day going from live to live just insulting people and being a racist prick for no and just for what? That part. That part. Entirely. Think about the lameness. Yeah, people are weird. People are surely weird. Shout out to Special K. I haven't seen her in a while, so shout out to Special K and her family. I appreciate it. At least the pain has eased up somewhat. I'll probably try to at least walk up the steps a few times, um, like I did yesterday, because I didn't get out. Um, I definitely did not get out yesterday. But I appreciate everybody, everybody for coming in here. Sure, I'm gonna relax a bit. Definitely going to relax a bit. Whew. Hopefully, I will be able to at least get up and down the steps today. Since I didn't have the time to go outside, hopefully the pain will be eased up enough where I can at least walk up and down the steps. I think that'll help. Because sometimes just being, I hate sitting still. But, I'll prop my leg up again in a little while. Shout out to Stash. Shout out to Stash Cash. I appreciate Bambi stopping in. I appreciate Vegan Kings, Chris, Jace, all the meaningful people that came in. Starlink was in here. Um, Blue Sky, Jason, Bick. Who else? Mm, RP, and all the people that came in, and Eden, Amy, all the people that Haywood, Mr. Willie, JR, all the people that came in and act late, they had some sense. I appreciate it. Nima, whenever you're not busy, can you taste see if we got some chicken wings in there? Chicken wings in the refrigerator. Nima, we need to buy some silicone molds and some heavy whipping cream so we can make some butter. Because I think if I start making butter, I'll save a lot of money. Because you're talking about $3 to $4 or close to $5 for 4 sticks of butter. You know, if I buy me about 4 things of buttermilk, I mean 4 things of heavy whipping cream, I can make some butter. Baby doing her thing came in here. I definitely appreciate it. Hey, to those who are peeking in the background, I appreciate you. Shout out to those who were peeking in the background. I definitely appreciate you for being here. Shout out to Blissfully Renee. Shout out to Rising Phoenix. Shout out to VJ Loves Nature. Stash Cast. Kiss from Jay. Coach. Coach Mean, and all the phenomenal content creators here. Uh, you all mean a lot to me. Let me see. You definitely mean a lot. I'm gonna try to see how I am when I stand up and try to move around. I may just walk up and down the steps for a bit. I'll try 7 in the beginning, maybe 7 now, 7 later. But shout out to strong support. Shout out to Miss Sally. I didn't want to leave Miss Sally out. Shout out to Miss Sally. Shout out to Eden. Shout out to everybody who came in with kind and encouraging words. I definitely appreciate it. I may try to walk up and down the steps a little bit just to like I said, to stretch my legs a little bit. Not do too much, but just to move a little bit. Or not. Maybe I'll stay on this lower level and just try to sit still. Not sit still, but sit still too long bothers me. So, but I'm gonna message my doctor and see if she could help. Hey DA, how you doing? You missed all the action. I had some folk that come in here and cut up. They acted real bad. Then they got put out and had other pages that they tried to come back in and insult me under. I hope you're doing well, DA. I'm doing good. I'm feeling better than I did. So I'll probably get ready to get off the live so I can get a small, very light workout. See if I can message my doctor to see um, if she can write me a prescription for muscle relaxers. Oh no, it was really bad. It was really bad. They were in here for almost an hour, being excessively racist. Then once somebody finally hit them, then they made up other names and tried to come back in. Oh, they be in here real bad. One day I had like 10 of them. Yep. Had like 10 of them. Came in here acting crazy. I do my best. I do my best to try not to let them get under my skin. Because they work really hard to try to hurt your feelings. They do. Nima, what you eat? Or you haven't sat down and ate yet? You ate already?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay. Did you get out the chicken wing?
Yeah, I'll get that as well.
Okay. I don't know what you're talking about. Nobody keeps the same profile pic all the time. It's been a long time since I've changed my profile. A long time. Did you change your profile pic? So I don't know why y'all so disturbed over my profile pic. Yeah, I think you've seen them. You've seen them in here before, Bambi. You've seen 9mm in here before. And you can always tell when they sit in the background. Because the other guy said something about a profile pic. This profile pic been up here for a while. So these people are hilarious, Bambi. They are hilarious. Right. Nobody that said it had one. Not a picture. Not one picture. I don't know if my baby boy is gonna be back home today or he gonna be back home Monday. But he gotta at least come home by Monday. That's awesome, Bambi. Not here. Not for another month. Another 28 days, another 22 days, something like that. That's awesome. My oldest son will be home at some point in this month. Just not exactly sure what day. Hey, I understand. I understand. Mamas need breaks.
Okay, so
Yeah, that's fine.
okay, so I
Just put it in one the big deep one. Not the one silver bowl that's more wide, the one is deep. No, they don't. Cause none of mine will mess with my grandma. Right. I can't either. Right. Listen.
was this the right one?
Yeah.
Okay, so I just put
Yeah.
I put water in
Cold water.
Yeah, okay.
You got it? All right. I mean, they won't line though. They won't line. Before one of my grandmamas is no longer here. She was born in the 1900s. Right. It's definitely not because my son got hair on his face. Hey, First Lady. Good to see you. Good to see you. Challenging start to my day. I had a rough day. I'm not gonna even lie about that. Been in a lot of pain today. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. Now with my son, I can get him in this area, but all the rest of the stuff I don't know how to do. Right. Yeah, yeah. It's an art form to all that. It's an art form to all that. So I don't know what you're talking about, Villa. You keep going, no, 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 no. What? Yes, it is. Thank you, Da. Yes, it is. It's very and look, no dude wants to be walking around. You know how they take the little pieces of paper towel and be putting them where they nick themselves. Nobody wants a face full of that. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear you've been through a lot of pain. For healing comfort throughout your day. Rest easy and get some restorative rest. Yeah, I didn't do a lot at all today, First Lady. I didn't. Today was this morning was the first day I've had interrupted sleep. I was up at 3 because of the pain, and I was up at 5 because of the pain, and then I just had to work my way through it to get out the house and come back in. And I came back in and propped up my leg. I'll probably get up and move around for a little bit and then prop my leg up again and put some heat on it. Got my heating pad, got my trusty heating pad. So you've asked this question 1,000 times before. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. So this is definitely not a connect and grow channel, but those who want to connect here can connect here. So before I was ever made a mod, when I went visited people's pages, if I was interested in their content, I wrote their name down and went and checked them out. Period. You can't do anything to Bambi because she's not rude. Anybody who says that is mad because she's not letting you troll the way you desire to. You know, not going to be able to ruin Bambi's channel. Bambi's not rude. So what you gonna say? You ain't gonna do anything but lie. I wish I had it, First Lady, but um um I don't. I gotta go back to urgent care. I wish I did have like THC for pain, but I don't. I used to have it, but not for that reason. And it was just so expensive to manage. Thank you, Italian man. So thank you, Bambi, because he's Here's another one that goes away for a while. They come back in harassing. Why do you have so many mods? That's why you can't grow. That's why your channel messed up. So does Stash Cash. So does a lot of people have quite a few mods. Right. Crazy. Yeah. At one point when I was going through something else, I was taking THC, but it got too expensive. $100 a pop for something this size. And this ain't nothing but like B9 and B12. But for something this size, it was like $100. Yeah, me too. Because I thought I was through the woods with it, First Lady. I thought I was fine. It is so funny. The day I went to the doctors, and the doctors asked how I was doing, I was like, right, 5. It was like a level 5 for my pain. Soon as I came out of the doctor's office, it seemed like the pain been turned up ever since. I'm like, what is this and where did it come from? The doctor did not touch my leg. She did not do anything at all. You know. But it was feeling better. It was feeling better. But I have an app. I can message her to see if she could prescribe me some muscle relaxers and ibuprofen for my leg. Because yesterday was the first time I had uninterrupted sleep in weeks. I was up at 3. I was up at 5. Then I went out, came back in, was in a lot of pain, took some medicine, kind of eased down for a little bit. Now it's, I can feel it nagging. And I hate to take medicine a lot of times. So I'm like, Lord, what is this? Is this an attack or what? Thank you. Because when I say, y'all know when I was feeling good, I was mopping the floors and taking care of stuff and getting a lot of stuff done around the house. Last night, it felt like somebody stuck their hand in my thigh and was twisting my muscle. I rubbed cream on it. I did all of that. That didn't last past 30 minutes. So I just want to be able to sleep through the night, because as soon as I get up, I'm going right to urgent care. I'm not going there. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking that it is. It's inflammation. And I know they said it takes a long time for your hamstring to heal up, but I thought I was okay with it. I thought I was feeling better. I had energy. I was mopping the floors and doing all kinds of stuff. So I know they say cinnamon is good for inflammation, so I added that to some water. Been drinking that for the last 2 days, and I'll just continue to drink at least 1 jar full of that cinnamon water for the next couple of days to see how it works, to see if it helps with the inflammation, because this is the first time I've ever had inflammation in my hamstring. I just want whatever it is to go away. I do. Because I haven't had a sleepless night until early this morning. No matter what I did, it just, took medicine at 3-something in the morning. At 5:45 in the morning, I was back in pain. And I hate taking medicine like that. But I don't like that type of pain either. Hamstring pain is a different monster. It really is. It's not good. So I'm like, God, give me the wisdom to ease the pain with what I have currently. And the thing is it's not even. It's like from my glute on my right side and sometimes my hand, just from my glute on my right side down the right side of my hamstring. It's terrible. I'm sorry, I was looking. I thought I saw somebody get ready to walk up to my door, but this must be somebody just walking. Sure. Yes, absolutely. Please. And I'm hoping and praying that I can get it so I can get some relief. Yes, ma'am. I don't mind. I'm writing it down. Hopefully, I'm able to get it. By the grace of God, I'm able to get it so that I can start. Because that sounds like something that will work. Would be wonderful. Because I know when I went through a problem with my knee, my business for a while, and I don't know. I was scrolling. I was scrolling and I saw that, like cinnamon works well for inflammation. And I started drinking a jar of that like every day, like putting it in the water, just with a little pinch of honey in it. That after a while, I had no more problem. I did that for about a week. I just started yesterday, but I did it for a week. But I need to try that. Maybe if I could call my oldest son, he'll get it for me. I don't know. I'll see. Cause I be mad at them doctors. I'm like, lady had a nerve to say, oh, maybe they should up your uh BP, man. I was like, the devil is a lie. No. Gonna keep slapping me on all this medicine where there's other stuff that could be done. One time they told me, by my blood pressure, and I started drinking peppermint tea, and I worked myself right on off of BP medication. A lot of people, and that's somebody told me. Actually, a lady in the doctor's office, she whispered it to me. She said, drink peppermint tea. And I got on that peppermint tea hard, and it helped. If I could ever scoop myself back across town to DC, I will. I certainly will. I certainly will. Oh, absolutely, 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 absolutely. I sure will. Me too. Me too. I appreciate it. I've been on here for 2 hours. I'm gonna get up and move around, and then probably prop my leg back up with some heat because I tried the ice earlier, and the ice was not bringing relief this time. The ice was actually making it feel worse, but the heat helped this time. It's so funny because when I first found out about my hamstring, I was using ice, and when I try to use the heat, it hurt. But now the ice irritates it. So I'm like, oh boy, it's gonna be okay. Thank you all so much for hanging in here with me today. I truly, truly appreciate each and every one of you. I definitely do. I'm gonna move around for a little bit and um, put some more heat back on my leg, and I'll keep you guys posted. I try my best to move around so that I won't get too stiff from sitting too long. But I will definitely see you guys again soon. And if I can come back later on, I definitely will. So if you guys can think of anything you want to talk about, not nothing wild, but we can have a good time later on. Blessings to each and every one of you guys. I will see you guys later. Thank you. Thank you, First Lady. Thank you, Jace. Thank you, Mr. Chris. Thank you, Big. Thank you, Vegan Kings. Thank you, RP. Thank you to every beautiful person. Thank you, DA. Thank you, Miss Sally. Thank you, Mr. Yes. I will believe God to make a way for me to get this, First Lady. Believe God to make a way for me to get this. So blessings to you, and I will see you again soon. By the grace of God. Thank you guys. So we got to 29 likes, so that's a blessing. Shout out to the people that are even watching in the background. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you guys again real soon. Thank you for your prayers. I appreciate it. Bye, everybody.